The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. The boys of summer are back. Davis County Baseball is coming your way on New Country 104.3 KRKN. Davis County Mustang sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors. Tricia and the staff at Brothers Market in Bloomfield. Make sure and download their new app and start saving today at Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. By Community First Credit Union, with over 16 locations to serve you. By Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Call them today for a virtual visit and get seen from the comfort of your home. By Davis County Community School District. One school, one community, one goal. The best we can be. By Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today to get a great night's sleep on a mattress you'll love. 664-3060. By First Iowa State Bank. With locations in Bloomfield, Cantrell, and Keosauqua. Today, tomorrow, together. By Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel at 799-1235. By Ray, Doug, and Chris and the team at Hamilton Produce in Bloomfield and Ottumwa. Stop in for all your farm and hardware needs. And don't forget, they are the best place to call for all your LP gas needs. By Lisa and Melissa at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield. Quote to claim, they take care of you. By Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield. Call Bob Lawson and the staff today, where results in your field are always their first concern. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call them today to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. By Chris and the team at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumber yard. Stop in and get everything you need for all your projects. And don't forget to come to the Pulaski Lumber Maker Space on the second Saturday of every month. By Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. By Eric and the team at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield. Don't forget, you can now text them about the car part you need. And by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Welcome to a very hot Eldon, Iowa, the home of the Cardinal Comets, where Davis County's regular season winds down. Penultimate, or second to the last game for the Mustangs, and they'll be trying to spoil the senior night of the Cardinal Comets. Great to have you with us. I'm Ellis Kojo. I'm joined by Parker Stevens, our on-site producer, as well as, Allison Walker's with us in spirit. She's doing the radio side back in our studios in Ottumwa. Let's jump right into the starting lineups for Davis County. 4-6 on the season after that tough 10-inning loss to Pekin last night. We'll talk about that as we go through this game. Clay Collier leads off. He's in center field. Dawson Townsend's at second base, batting second. Batting third and at shortstop, Noah Zmolik. Gavin McCall bats cleanup. He's catching. Carson Mader is batting fifth. He's in left field. Batting sixth, and the DH is Caden Hill. Dalton Reeves is at first base, batting seventh. Batting eighth, and at third base, Caden Glosser. And batting ninth, and in right field, Hunter Bell. So again for Davis County, Collier in center, Townsend at second, Zmolik at short, McCall catching, Mader in left, Hill is the DH, Reeves at first, Glosser at third, and Bell is in right. We'll give you Cardinals starting lineup when they first come up, but we are just about ready for baseball as senior Gentry Arbogast is on top of the bump. And we are just about ready to get started here in Eldon. It is a hot one, my friends. And I think all of us here at the park are patiently waiting for that sun to set as the first pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike, and we are underway. First pitch thrown at 7:49. The 0-1 to Collier. That hits the plate and bounces to the backstop, so that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Clay Collier batting .457 coming into tonight's game. He has a homer to go along with 5 runs driven in. Arbogast with a nod, the wind, and the 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Davis County looking to bounce back after that tough 10-inning loss to Pekin last night. 2-0, a pitcher's duel right up until the 10th inning. Curveball outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter Collier. Dawson Townsend awaits on deck for Davis County. Next pitch, strike 3 on the outside corner, and Collier strikes out looking to start off proceedings tonight.
Dawson Townsend, second baseman.
So now Dawson Townsend is up. Townsend, like many Mustangs, went hitless last night. He was 0 for 4 in that loss to Pekin. Arbogast first pitch, fastball off the outside corner, and it's one ball, no strikes. Jones is in left field for Cardinal. Becker in center, Lewis in right. Chickering is the third baseman with Bryan at short and Strebe at second. Stone is the first baseman, and Johnson is the catcher. Arbogast with a nod, and he comes home with a 1-0. Slider outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Townsend batting .278 on the season. He has 2 runs driven in. He's tied for the team lead in walks with 6. He's tied with Caden Glosser in that category. And now the 2-0. Fastball upstairs. And now it's 3-0 to Dawson Townsend. Bases empty. 1 out. Just getting started here in Eldon. Beautiful ballpark here at Cardinal High School. 3-0. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Townsend taking all the way. And now the nod and a 3-1. A swing and a miss. Fastball at the knees, but Townsend couldn't catch up with it, and now the count is full. Arbogast started off the game with a strikeout. Now he comes home with a payoff pitch, and it's low and outside for ball 4, and Townsend draws his team leading 7th walk.
Up to bat, number 8, Noah Zamolik, shortstop.
So now Noah Zamolik trots to the plate. He had a tough go of it last night versus Pekin as Townsend leads off from first. Arbogast first pitch. Fastball a bit outside for ball 1. Zamolik 0 for 5 in that loss to Pekin last night, although his average is still on the healthy side. 1-0 popped up, short right field. Lewis ranging over towards the line. He catches it in fair territory for out number 2.
Bring up number 19, Gavin McCall, the catcher.
Runner up will take his first cuts. First pitch is a fastball, letter high for ball 1. McCall batting .444. That leads the Mustangs in batting average. He also has 2 homers and 9 runs driven in. 1-0, another fastball, letter high, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. Davis County not much of a running team. Just 15 steals on the season in 15 attempts. Fastball, up and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Townsend most likely will stay put, so McCall will look in one spot and one spot only. That pitch is right down the middle. McCall taking all the way, 3-1. Arbogast with a deep breath, comes home with a 3-1. Fastball outside, and 2 straight walks, actually 2 walks in the inning. A strikeout, a walk, a flyout, a walk. That puts runners at first and second for Carson Mader, who's in an early RBI opportunity for Davis County.
And courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner coming into the game. That's Daytona Bradley coming in for Gavin McCall. Carson Mader, one of the Mustangs who was able to get a hit last night. First pitch, fastball upstairs, 1-0. Davis County just managed 2 hits in 10 innings in that loss to Pekin. 1-0 is a slider that goes outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Townsend leads off from second, Bradley from first. 2 outs in the top of the first, and it's popped up on the infield, now drifting towards right field, and it bounces in foul territory over the first baseman Stone's grasp. Kind of uneven ground in foul territory behind first base. Stone was stepping rather gingerly, didn't want to misstep and fall. And Mader, in my estimation, gets another lease at life and a fly ball that easily could have been an out in foul territory. 2-1 is lifted in the right. That should be routine for Lewis in right field, and he puts it away, and Davis County is done in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks, and a couple of men left. And after half an inning, it's Davis County nothing. Cardinal coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County managed a couple of walks in that first inning, but they could not get a run across. Now it's Cardinals' turn on senior night here in Eldon. This is the final road game for Davis County in the regular season. And they have tasked senior left-hander Caleb Wagler to try to keep the Comets in check. Wagler, who in his own senior night had things not really go his way. He was saddled with the loss when Davis County fell to EBF. What was that, 8 days ago. And Wagler now will face Becker, Johnson, and Bryant here in the bottom of the first. Becker, the right-hander, looks at a strike right down the middle from Caleb Wagler, who comes into this game with a 1-1 record in 10 innings pitched, has an ERA of 4.20. 0-1. And another strike thrown in by Wagler to make it 0-2. Wagler, in 10 innings pitched, has walked 14 and struck out 11. 0-2. A foul tip into the glove of the catcher McCall, and Becker goes down on 3 pitches. So now Peyton Johnson bats for Cardinal. Johnson batting .360 on the season, has 7 runs driven in. It's a senior-heavy lineup for Cardinal. And Johnson swings and misses at the 2-seam fastball from Wagler to make it 0-1. So Wagler throwing nothing but strikes to begin this start here in Eldon. 0-1. Fastball down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carson Mater is in left field with Collier in center. Bell is in right. Glosser the third baseman, Smolik at short, Townsend at second, Reeves at first, and McCall is the catcher. The 1-1 from Wagler. Fastball inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Just 1 regular season game remains for Davis County back at the fairgrounds in Bloomfield. They get a day off tomorrow, and then on Thursday they will face Keokuk in what they hope will be a makeup game. However, I don't want to say the R word, but it is in the forecast for Thursday. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Tailing. 2-seam fastball away from the right-hander Johnson to make it 2-2. Wagler already has a strikeout to his name here in the first inning. And that pitch is popped up out of play behind us and hits the steps to the deck leading to the PA area. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, they're asking the defensive team, so a Mustang, to go retrieve that foul ball, and all of the spectators have to let that ball just lie where it is. 2-2 pitch is a fastball in the dirt, and the count is full. Bases empty, 1 out, bottom of the first of a scoreless game. Cardinal 5-3 coming into tonight's game. And the pitch. Chopped to third. Glosser gets a waist-high hop, throws to first. It's low. Nice dig at first by Reeves. He got a really difficult hop, but he managed to smother it with his body and collected in time to retire Johnson. So a good play by Reeves, saving an error from his teammate, the third baseman Glosser. Bases empty, 2 outs, and now Blaine Bryant is the batter. And the first pitch by Wagler is a fastball upstairs for ball 1. Bryant is a sophomore, batting .222 on the season with 5 runs driven in. 1-0. Hit the other way to right field and off the glove of Townsend. Tries to throw to first, but not in time. Nice effort by Townsend, as that was a bit of a soft line drive that Townsend tried to dive for, but couldn't quite collect. And it's a 2-out single for Blaine Bryant. That extends the inning to the cleanup hitter, right fielder Dawson Lewis. Lewis batting .348 on the year, and he has 6 runs batted in. And the first pitch to Lewis is a fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Bryant stands at first with that 2-out single. Bottom of the first, no score. 0-1. Lewis swings and misses at a fastball away from him. Actually, that was off the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Wagler kicks and deals. Runner goes. Curveball taken high for ball 1. And Bryant gets credited with a stolen base. The whole defense just conceded that stolen base. And now the pitch goes between the legs of McCall, and it goes under the fencing towards us out of play. And so on the wild pitch, Bryant takes third. So now a runner at third with 2 outs. And the count now even at 2-2. Wagler with a deep breath. Comes on with the 2-2. That's fouled away, and we'll do it again. Feels like a key batter for Wagler, as if he can retire Lewis, that might be on his way to a good outing, as that pitch is fouled away. Over to the right side again. And Lewis and Wagler now engaged in a battle. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wagler goes back to the rosin bag on the mound, now on top of the rubber. And he kicks and deals. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a man left. We'll go to the top of the second. No score between Cardinal and Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs.
Caden Hill leads things off here in the top of the second. No score between Davis County and Cardinal here in Eldon. Final road game of the regular season for the Mustangs. Arbogast's first pitch is hit into the air, foul territory, first base side. Stone, the first baseman, gives it a look, but it drifts over the fence out of play. No balls, 1 strike to Caden Hill, batting .333 coming into tonight's game. He has a homer to go along with 3 runs batted in. 0-1, curveball, inside corner, strike 2. A nod and the 0-2 pitch from Arbogast. He struck him out. Ball hit the dirt, so Johnson will have to throw to first, which he does, to complete the out. Second strikeout for Arbogast. That's the first out of the second inning. And now Dalton Reeves gets set to take his cuts. Reeves batting .258 on the season with 3 runs batted in. Reeves' first pitch swinging, and he comes up empty on the Arbogast fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 out, top of the second. No score between Davis County and Cardinal, and Reeves fouls that away, and it's quickly 0-2. Arbogast, wearing number 1, now goes back to the top of the bump after taking a bit of a lap around the mound. It's a hot night, 88 degrees at first pitch. Grounded to short. Bryant goes down to a knee, steps up and throws, and the throw was high, but Stone managed to come down with the tag on Reeves as he was running by. And there are 2 outs in the inning. So now, Caden Glosser's the batter. Hi. Glosser swings and misses, and it's quickly 0-2. Base is empty, 2 outs. And the next pitch is a swing and a miss. Glosser goes down on 3 pitches, and the inning is over. The Mustangs and the Comets here in Eldon on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call and go Mustangs. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Wagler back on top of the hill, looking to deal a second scoreless inning for the Mustangs. He allowed one hit. It was a 2-out single, but he was able to work around it and keep the Comets off the board. Wagler will face Chickering, Jones, and Arbogast, 5, 6, 7 hitters from Cardinal. A very picturesque, like if I had to picture, and I'm not from here, I've shared that before, I'm not from Iowa, but if I had to picture a baseball field in Iowa, you can't do much wrong, or you can't do much better than this field here at Eldon. Beautiful backdrop, cornfields in the background with the elementary school to our left over the left field fence. A swing and a miss by Chickering. And it's quickly 0-1. Chickering has the only 2 homers for Cardinal this season. He also has 10 runs driven in to go along with a .292 batting average. Fastball up and away, ball 1. So Chickering batting 5th, the third baseman. And a 1-1 pitch is a fastball down and in. Now the count is in Chickering's favor. 2-1. The one and a 2-1 from Wagler. Fastball well inside and under the backstop. That got a piece of our tripod, as a matter of fact. Okay, I think we're going to have to be careful down here. One scooted under the fencing to our right. Now this one scooted in the fencing to our left. Let's not hope it comes closer in our direction. The 3-1's a chopper up the middle. Small like the shortstop. Gloves, throws. It pulled Reeves off the bag, but he managed to tag Chickering as he was running by to record the out. So Chickering grounds out to open the bottom of the second. And that brings up Maddox Jones, the left fielder. Jones, a sophomore, batting .125 on the year. He does have an RBI to his name. Goes by the nickname Mad Dog from his teammates. Curveball outside, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 out, bottom of the second. No score between Cardinal and Davis County. A chopper to second. Townsend drops to a knee and makes a chest-high throw to first baseman Reeves for out number 2. 2 groundouts to open the bottom of the second, and Gentry Arbogast looks to help his own cause with the bases empty. Arbogast, a senior, batting an even .500 on the year. 5 of 10 on the year, and he does have a double to his name, and that first pitch is a fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Wagler looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 0-1. Fastball fouled away to the first base side. 0-2. Wagler does have 2 strikeouts already through an inning and 2/3. Over McCall into the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cardinal 5-3 on the season. Their head coach is Rick Scott. And now the 1-2. Fastball, he challenged him with the fastball, and Arbogast fouls it back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senior versus senior in this matchup. Left-hander Wagler versus the right-hander Arbogast. And another 1-2 from Wagler. Curveball in the dirt. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wagler now comes set. The wind and the 2-2. Hit the other way, right field. Bell charging towards the line and makes the basket catch in fair territory to retire the side. Cardinal goes down 1-2-3. At the end of 2, Davis County nothing, Cardinal nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County in familiar territory, a scoreless tie, this time in Eldon. We said that a lot last night in their game versus Pekin, as the Mustangs lost in 10 innings to Pekin 2-0. Hunter Bell leads things off for Davis County to start off the top of the third. 9-1-2 hitters due up for Davis County. First pitch from Arbogast as Hunter Bell squares the bunt, but he pulls it back and takes ball 1. Bell 2 of 17 on the season. That's a 118 batting average. One of those hits is a triple, a swing and a miss on the fastball high and tight. And it's 1-1. The 1-1, fastball up and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's one of the best vantage points we had so far this season, right behind home plate. Bell squares the bunt. He gets it down. It bounces in front of the first baseman Chikrin, who gets it on the hop, throws it the first in time, and Bell is retired to begin the top of the third. That takes us back to the top of the order, and Clay Collier. He struck out looking his first time up to begin the game here tonight. First pitch is a fastball taken a little low for ball 1. Bases empty, 1 out. Top of the third, no score between Cardinal and Davis County. A swing and a miss on the belt-high fastball from Arbogast, evening the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball up and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. So here at Cardinal, the dimensions are 305 down the right field line, 335 to the alleys, 360 to dead center, and then 315 down the right field line. Fastball off the plate outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. So for high school, pretty fair dimensions. That's fouled straight back to the screen. And now the count is full at 3-2. Townsend waiting on deck for Davis County. The Mustangs now have gone 12 straight innings without scoring a run. And the payoff pitch is a fastball up and away, and Collier draws a 1-out walk. Third walk allowed by Arbogast. And Townsend bats with a runner at first and 1 out. Townsend looks at ball 1, low and away. Townsend walked, and he ended up getting stranded at second, back in the first inning. Collier takes his lead from first. 1-0. Fastball right down Broadway. 1 ball, 1 strike. Collier not going, and that pitch is fouled away to the right field side over the fence for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Dawson Townsend. Collier, who's standing at first, leads Davis County in steals. He has 5 steals in 5 attempts. Collier goes. Pitch is taken for a ball. The throw is high. It bounces into the outfield, and it gets past the center fielder Becker. Collier rounding third, headed home. The throw to the plate is not in time, and Davis County gets on the board. Courtesy of the stolen base by Collier and the throwing error by Johnson. And it is 1-0 Mustangs. So Collier makes things happen with his legs. His 6th stolen base turns into a run for the Mustangs. And there they snap their scoreless inning streak at 12. Curveball taken for strike 3 by Townsend. And that's out number 2. And now Smolek bats with the bases empty, 2 outs with a run already in for the Mustangs. I was just going to say, the last time Davis County scored before that run scored by Clay Collier was that 14-run explosion last Friday in Knoxville. Smolek looks at a fastball low and in for ball 1. Smolek is 0 for his last 6, which is a pretty lengthy streak if you're Noah Smolek. Fastball high for ball 2. He still has a .361 batting average, however. The 2-0, grounded up the middle to the shortstop Bryant. He throws the first in time, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, a stolen base, an error, and a run for Davis County. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Davis County 1, Cardinal nothing on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're on a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Eldon, where Davis County has broken the scoreless tie. And as we head to the bottom of the third, they lead Cardinal 1-0. Collier walked, stole second, and scored on the throwing error by the catcher Johnson, as the ball that he threw overshot to shortstop Bryant, bounced into center field, and then got past the center fielder Becker. And Collier was able to come all the way around to score. Stone, Strebe, Becker, 8-9-1, due up for Cardinal. Fastball up high to the leadoff hitter Brody Stone for ball one. Stone is a junior, batting .125 on the season. A swing and a miss on the fastball, bearing in on the hands of Stone to make it 1-1. Coming into this game, I was wondering if there'd be a bit of a letdown from the Cardinal side. 1-1. Curveball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. I say that because Cardinal went to Donaldson last night and beat Central Lee, which is no small feat. Central Lee, an entrant of last year's state tournament, was undefeated before last night. Strike 2 on the outside corner. But Cardinal was able to deal them a 6-2 defeat in Donaldson. And just to give you an illustration of how much that meant to these Comets, 5 seniors are graduating, and they held a senior day ceremony before the game, senior night ceremony, I should say. That pitch was fouled away to keep the count at 2-2. And out of the 5 seniors, 3 of them said that their favorite moment as a Comet was last night's win versus undefeated Central Lee. The 2-2 coming from Wagler. Fastball over but low, and that runs the count full. Stone looking to get aboard to lead off the bottom of the third. Cardinal trails Davis County 1-0. And out of 3-2 from Wagler, and it's fastball inside for ball 4, and Stone is the first walk allowed by Wagler.
Bring up number 12, second baseman, Matt Strebe.
So now Matt Strebe bats with a runner at first and nobody out. Stone does not have a stolen base, so not much of a stolen base threat at first, as the first pitch is a fastball high for ball 1. Wagler with a long look into his catcher, McCall. Now comes home with a 1-0, and it's a fastball upstairs again. 2 balls, no strikes. Wagler with 2 scoreless innings so far, including a 1-2-3 second inning. Looking to pitch himself out of a leadoff walk, or around a leadoff walk. Fastball up and away, 3-0. So Wagler at risk of walking the 8 and 9 hitters, with the top of the order looming for the Comets. Throw to first, and safe at first is Stone, who got fooled on that pickoff move by the left-hander Wagler. Stone got caught flat-footed, but managed to flop back into first base. The 3-0 from Wagler. Fastball at the belt on the outside corner, 3-1. Wagler with the deep breath. And the next pitch coming to Strebe. Fastball in the dirt, and Strebe walks. 2 straight walks to begin the third inning, the bottom of the third. So now head coach Todd White comes out of the first base dugout to talk to his senior left-hander. And while we have a moment, we'd like to let you know that Davis County Baseball is brought to you by Lisa Bell at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville. Quote to claim they take care of you. Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield, offering free delivery to Bloomfield and the surrounding areas. Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. See them today for a great deal on a Polaris Ranger or ATV. And Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles southwest of Eldon on River Road. Call Jody for all your state-certified concrete sand, top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel at 799-1235. Landon Becker steps in with runners at first and second, nobody out, and then he looks at a strike on the inside corner. Good fastball from Wagler to make it 0-1. Becker struck out swinging his first time up. Wagler could use a strikeout in this spot. The first two have reached via walk. 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Bell comes in, makes the catch. No, he dropped it. It was in his glove, he dropped it, and everybody is safe. Bell settled under it near the right field line, but he gets charged with the error, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Big spot here for Peyton Johnson, who can do some damage here in the third. First pitch, lined in the center. Collier going back, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is over the head of the catcher, McCall, and everybody advances a base. Stone scores on the play on the sacrifice fly to tie the game at 1. So give Peyton Johnson an RBI with that sacrifice fly. 1 out in the inning. Runners now at second and third. And the batter is Blaine Bryant. To concede a run for an out. A swing and a miss by Bryant on the inside fastball, and it's 0-1. Bryant singled his first time up, stole a base, and wound up getting stranded at third in that first inning. 0-1, fastball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagler nods his head, comes set, and now the 1-1. Fastball up and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Sun has completely set behind us as dusk has fallen upon this ball field in Eldon. 2-1, fastball off the plate inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners at second and third, 1 out. A run is in as we are tied at 1 here in the bottom of the third. Wagler getting set to throw pitch number 52. And it's a fastball and a swing and a miss. And now the count is full at 3-2. Payoff pitch coming to Bryant. Wagler allowing just a .224 average in 10 innings pitched. A couple walks, an error, and a sacrifice fly has given Cardinal its first run of the ball game. Wagler steps off. And now the payoff pitch to Bryant. Fastball in the dirt, and it's a walk. So the bases are loaded once again. That's the third walk of the inning by Wagler. And now Dawson Lewis can give Cardinal their first lead of the game with the hit here. Infield of Davis County comes in with 1 out and the bases loaded. Bottom of the third, Davis County 1, Cardinal 1. Lewis swings and misses at a fastball. Looked like a half-hearted swing by Lewis as he didn't even completely follow through. And it's 0-1. The pitch by Wagler. Another check swing, another strike on the high fastball, and it's quickly 0-2. Wagler has 2 strikeouts so far tonight. And he has Lewis set up at 0-2. The pitch, fastball away, goes to the backstop. Coming in to score is Strebe to make it 2-1 Cardinal on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third now. Cardinal with 2 runs in the inning. They've taken a 2-1 lead. Infield remains in for Davis County. 1-2 to Lewis. Lined up the middle. Base hit. Becker comes in to score. Bryant rounding third, coming home. He scores a 2-run single by Dawson Lewis to make it 4-1 Cardinal.
Bring up number 5, third baseman Logan Chickering.
So now Logan Chickering is the batter. And each one of those 3 walks by Wagler comes around to score. And not to mention the error by Bell also scored as well. So Cardinal taking advantage of every miscue Davis County has handed to them. First pitch is a strike to Chickering, who was 0 for 1 with a ground out. Cardinal 4, Davis County 1. Bottom of the third, runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Chickering, quickly making it 0-2. Chickering comes set, as does Wagler. Curveball stays a bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4 runs in the inning by Cardinal. They have a 4-1 lead over Davis County. Next pitch, a wild pitch, a bouncer to the plate, and Lewis goes to second.
Base for Lewis on pass ball.
So now Chickering has a man in scoring position as Cardinal looks to keep things going here in the third. The pitch, fastball outside corner, strike 3 called.
Strikeout for Wagler on Chickering.
Third strikeout by Wagler, second out in the inning. And Maddox Jones, the lanky left fielder, will have to provide a 2-out hit to extend Cardinals' inning. Or extend Cardinals' lead, I should say. Fastball high for ball 1. Cardinal 4, Davis County 1. Bottom of the third with a runner at second and 2 outs. The 1-0 from Wagler. Fastball over but low, 2-0. The only hit of this inning was a 2-run single by Lewis, who was standing at second. 2-0. Fastball inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cardinal 5-3 on the season, coming off a win over undefeated Central Lee last night. Chopper foul behind the plate to make it 2-2. Jones grounded out to second his first time up. And now the pitch. Hit in the air, foul territory, that gets out of play. Actually, I got to the softball field behind us. Wagler comes home with the 2-2 and a swing and a miss. 2 straight strikeouts by Wagler ends the inning. But damage done as Cardinal puts across 4 runs on a hit There was an error in the inning and a man left. 3 innings complete. Cardinal 4, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County trails for the first time tonight, 4-1 to Cardinal. Davis County with a run in the top of the third, answered immediately by Cardinal as they scored 4 in the bottom of the frame. Arbogast, and Gentry Arbogast throws a fast 1-0. Swing and a miss on the belt-high fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. McCall leading things off, looking to start a Davis County rally here in the top of the 4th. Curveball, a beauty, taken for strike 2. That curve. And now the 1-2 from Arbogast. Here it comes. Fastball over but low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McCall, Mater, Hill will face Arbogast here in the top of the 4th. McCall grounds that. It stays fair. It goes between the legs, however, of Stone, the first baseman. He was standing at the bag, waiting the ball to get to him, and it skipped between his legs. And McCall is aboard. We'll call that an error on Stone.
Reaches on a fielding error. Bring up number 24, Carson Mater.
So now the team's even at 1 in the error column, and Davis County will look to take advantage of the early break here in the 4th. Carson Mater bats, and he looks at a fastball inside for ball 1. Daytona Bradley has come in as the courtesy runner for McCall. He stands at first. The 1-0. Fastball outside corner. Strike 1. Mater flew out to right his first time up back in the 1st. Now we're in the top of the 4th. Davis County trailing 4-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Fastball up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mater wagging his bat, now calls time right as Arbogast was ready to deal that 2-1 pitch. Davis County trailing by 3, but the leadoff man is on here in the top of the 4th. The pitch. Liner to left center over the leaping shortstop Bryant, and it's a base hit. Good effort by Bryant. First hit of the game for Davis County, courtesy of Carson Mater. And now Caden Hill bats. Hill is tonight's DH. Given a break, as he is the team's regular catcher, but he caught all 10 innings last night in Pekin, so he gets a well-deserved night off from behind the plate. First pitch to Hill, fastball taken off the plate outside for ball 1. An error and a single has started off Davis County's 4th inning. They trail Cardinal 4-1. Hill squares around the bunt, and he takes strike one. Hill struck out swinging his first time up. The 1-1. Hill squares the bunt again. Runner goes from second, and the throw is in time. And Bradley is caught stealing at third for the first out of the inning. So Cardinal sin committed by Davis County, committing the first out at third base. Mater stayed put at first. So now a runner at first, one out in the inning. And 2-1 is the count to Caden Hill. A swing and a miss. Hill couldn't catch up to the high fastball. That evens the count at 2-2. And the next one to Hill. He chased the high fastball, but he managed to foul it away. Waiting on deck is Dalton Reeves for Davis County. Bill Lesser has been taken off this inning since Bradley got caught stealing at third. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball taken at the letters. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beg your pardon, now the count is full at 3-2. We'll see if Mater takes off from first. He stays put, and the pitch is fouled back. Looked like a fastball that was high, but Hill could not lay off. But he managed to get a piece of it on a check swing and fouled it right back to the screen, actually right in our direction. Another payoff pitch from Arbogast to Hill. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. We'll do it again at 3-2. Four runs, 2 hits, 2 errors by Cardinal. No runs, a hit, and 1 error for Davis County. Another 3-2. Curveball, and Reeves bats with a runner at first with 2 outs. And Arbogast looks Mater back to first. Mater has Davis County's first hit of the night. He stands at first. And that first pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Reeves grounded out to short his first time up. Davis County trailing Cardinal 4-1. 2 outs, top of the 4th. With a runner at second and 2 outs. And the pitch by Arbogast. Slider outside. And Reeves looked that one all the way into the catcher's glove. Deals. Hit high into the air. Left field. That stays in the park, however, for Jones. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, an error, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinal 4, Davis County 1 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic.
So Stone's at second, 1 out in the inning, and Strebe looks at a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Strebe, Cardinal second baseman. He's a sophomore. The 1-1, fastball off the plate inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Davis County has a day off tomorrow, and then they'll be taking on Keokuk on Thursday. The 2-1, fastball fouled off at the plate. 2-2. A Thursday game versus Keokuk, if you look at the forecast now, it does not look good. If you're a fan of baseball and things staying dry, I'll just leave it at that. The 2-2. Bouncer to the plate. Again gets past McCall, and taking third on the play is Stone. So Stone now stands at third. The count is full to Strebe. One out in the inning. Davis County playing in on the corners, back in the middle of the infield, and the pitch hits Strebe in the backside. And Strebe is aboard with one out. Back to the top of the order, and Landon Becker. 82 pitches now for Wagler, and head coach Todd White may have seen enough as he comes out of the dugout. And this may spell the end for the senior left-hander. Cardinal 4, Davis County 1. Runners at the corners with one out. And you figure right after this conference, Strebe will take off from first and maybe try to attempt a double steal, or at the very least get Strebe to second. Looks like Wagler's going to stay in the game, however, as White has not made the move yet. Now he has. So White takes the ball from Caleb Wagler, whose night is over, and we will have a pitching change. Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. Their starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start to finish lumber.
So Dalton Reeves moves from first to the top of the mound. And now coming into the game and playing first is senior Jesse Bonner. This will be his first action at first base tonight. He replaces Caleb Wagler, Bonner does, who leaves the game having pitched 3 1/3, allowing 4 runs on 2 hits, 1 of them earned. He walked 1, struck out 4. He walked 4, struck out 4. Landon Becker will be the first batter to face Reeves, with runners at the corners and 1 out. Reeves is ready, as is Becker as he strides to the plate. Senior night here in Eldon, and so far things are going the way of the Cardinal Comets. First pitch by Reeves, a fastball taken outside, but that got past McCall, but Stone did not go home, and he is getting an earful from Rick Scott, the third base coach, as well as his head coach. Strebe did take second on that pass ball, but head coach Rick Scott, like a lot of spectators, are wondering why Stone is still at third base. Infield comes in, that pitch is fouled away, and the count is 1-1. Runners at second and third now with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Cardinal leading 4-1 over Davis County. Becker looking to drive in a couple more runs for the Comets. The pitch. Line drive, left center field. That's a base hit. Stone scores. Strebe is right behind him. He scores without a throw. A 2-run single by Landon Becker to make it 6-1 Cardinal. So that closes the book on Wagler, who was responsible for the runners on base. Bump him up now to 6 runs, 3 of them earned. In those 3 1/3 innings. Johnson, now the batter. He's grounded out, and he also has a sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the 3rd inning. It is 6-1 Cardinal here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball deep in the hole, and Smolik on the left side just eats it after keeping it in the infield. An infield single for Peyton Johnson extends the inning, or moves the line, I should say, to Blaine Bryant, with still just 1 out in the inning. Reeves and McCall meet each other halfway between the mound and the plate to have a bit of a conversation. Blaine Bryant has a chance to really blow things open for Cardinal here in the bottom of the 4th. And the first pitch by Reeves is a fastball taken inside for ball 1. Reeves has allowed a pair of singles to the first 2 batters he has faced tonight. Fastball inside, 2-0. Six unanswered runs scored by Cardinal after Davis third. The pitch, a swing and a miss on the tailing fastball. And Bryant has the count at 2-1. So Bryant cuts it loose with the count at 2-0. Now the 2-1 coming from Reeves, but he steps off, fakes a throw to second, but did not have a middle infielder at the bag. 2-1. Strike on the outside corner. Reeves a strike away from the second out of the inning. Also looking for his first strikeout of the night as well. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Bryant goes down swinging for out number 2.
Bring up number 15, Dawson Lewis.
Dawson Lewis had a key blow in that 3rd inning. A 2-run single gave Cardinal a 4-1 lead at the time. 2 more runs are in for the Comets to make it 6-1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. A chopper to third, under the glove of Glosser. Rounding third, coming home is Becker. And it's 7-1 Cardinal, and we'll see how they score it.
For Lewis to drive in a run. Bring up number 5, Logan Chickering.
Didn't quite hear the scorer's call from the PA, but I'm going to call that one an error on Glosser. 7-1 Cardinal. Runners remain at first and second as Johnson goes to second on the play, and Chickering fouls off the first pitch at the plate. Looks like Chickering fouled that one off his ankle. Chickering 0 for 2 so far with a ground out and a strikeout. Oh, 1, swing and a miss at the belt-high fastball on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. So Reeves has a chance to get Davis County out of this 4th inning with 1 more strike. The pitch. Bouncer at the plate. McCall can't find it, and runners advance to second and third. And on the pass ball, runners now at second and third with 2 outs, and Chickering can extend Cardinals' lead with a hit here. The pitch, hit high in the air, foul territory right side. Dawson Townsend dives in foul territory, but he couldn't quite get it. Good effort by Townsend. So the count remains 1-2 on Logan Chickering. Chickering has the only 2 homers for Cardinal this season to go along with 10 RBI, which also leads the Comets. One, 2, strike 3 on the outside corner, and the inning is over. But 3 more runs scored by the Cardinal Comets on 2 hits. 1 error and 2 men left. We'll go to the 5th inning. Davis County has some work to do. They need to get the bats going. They trail Cardinal 7-1 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, an appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's in Oskaloosa.
Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Davis County now trails 7-1 on senior night here in Cardinal. Things started off well enough for Davis County as they scored the first run of the game back in the top of the 3rd. But since then, 7 unanswered scored by Cardinal. And now they enjoy a 7-1 lead over Davis County. Top of the 5th, leading off the frame will be Caden Glosser. Glosser goes down swinging for the 2nd time tonight. At the plate, Glosser waiting on deck. Beg your pardon, Collier waiting on deck. Here will bat with the bases empty, 2 out in the top of the 5th. A curveball taken for a strike at the belt. Arbogast, one of the 5 seniors. That was 5th.
Plumbing or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on 2nd start to finish lumberyard.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem, team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Dalton Reeves back on top of the mound for Davis County, and Mustangs looking to hold Cardinal where they are, and they have a 7-1 lead over the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 5th. Cardinal has scored 7 unanswered runs after Davis County scored the first run of the game back in the top of the 3rd. As Reeves continues with his warm-up tosses to the catcher, Gavin McCall. 2, 3, 4 hitters, 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Davis County. Starting off with Maddox Jones, Cardinals left fielder. Jones 0 for 2 so far today with a ground out and a strikeout. Reeves is ready, and the first pitch of the bottom of the 5th is fouled away to the first base side, and Bonner. A nod by Reeves, the 0-1 cut on and missed, and it's 0-2. 4 runs in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th for Cardinal to give them a 7-1 lead. 0-2. Fastball off the plate inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mentioned at the beginning of the game, perhaps Cardinal was experiencing a letdown or a potential letdown as there's a strike on the outside corner. Jones goes down looking for the first out.
Bring up number 1, Gentry Arbogast.
That 6-2 win last night versus undefeated Central Lee. I was personally wondering if it was still fresh in their minds, but they have come out, and after falling behind 1-0, they have jumped on top of Davis County, taking advantage of a few Davis County errors in the meantime. And that pitch is swung on and missed as Arbogast, the pitcher, down 0-1. And the pitch. Check swing, but a called strike at the plate anyway. No balls, 2 strikes to Arbogast, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Reeves quickly winds and delivers. Fly ball right center field, running over his Bell, and he makes the one-handed catch. Arbogast flies out to right, and there are quickly 2 outs in the inning. So a pinch hitter coming into the game for Cardinal. And we'll look to see who it is. It'll be Aaron Montgomery batting for Brody Stone. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 to Aaron Montgomery. Montgomery's a senior, and this is his first at-bat of the season. 1-0. Fastball outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. So nice gesture by head coach Rick Scott, giving his senior an at-bat on senior night. The 1-1 by Reeves. Fastball off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Reeves looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Standing in the way is the pinch hitter Aaron Montgomery. Montgomery looks at ball 2. Beg your pardon, that was ball 3 on the fastball outside. And now Reeves with the 3-1, a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, 7-1 Cardinal. And the payoff pitch by Reeves to Montgomery is a walk.
Base on balls for Montgomery.
That pitch was in the dirt. Montgomery's walk keeps the inning alive for Matt Strebe. First pitch to Strebe, hit well out to left center field, but ranging over and making a catch is Clay Collier. At the end of the 5th inning, it's Cardinals 7, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County running out of outs. As the top of the 6th rolls in, they trail Cardinals 7-1. And back in the third inning, Clay Collier reached on a walk, stole second base, and came around to score on a throwing error by the catcher Johnson. And that's been Davis County's only run thus far. First pitch of the sixth inning is a fastball in on the hands of Townsend, who takes it for ball one. Townsend swings and misses at the fastball from Arbogast. That evens the count at 1-1. Another swing and a miss by Townsend. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Townsend walked in the first, and he struck out looking in the third. Arbogast. And now the 2-2. Line drive, center field, that drops for a base hit. Just the second hit of the night for Davis County. A good start here in the top of the sixth on the leadoff base hit by Townsend. And now Noah Smolik looks to snap his 0-for-8 drought at the plate. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back. That goes into the bullpen, that goes to the softball field behind us. Townsend is aboard with a leadoff single in the top of the sixth. Davis County looking to rally, down 7-1 to Cardinal here in their final road game of the regular season. Oh, 1 is a fastball high and in, and Smolik had to duck out of the way. Not a small task by a man that stands 6'3". That evens the count at 1-1. Smolik with an upright stance. The right-hander swings and misses at the tailing fastball, and it's 1-2. Smolik flew out in the first and grounded out in the third. 1-2. Chased a high fastball and fouled it back. Timeout called. Rick Scott, head coach, comes out to the mound. And that might do it for the senior right-hander, Gentry Arbogast. So Arbogast, his night has come to an end, but he gets a very warm round of applause. 90 pitches thrown by Arbogast, and what it was a very solid outing for the senior right-hander on senior night. They lead Davis County 7-1 on the top of the sixth, and this is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you...
He's pitched 8 1/3 innings. He has an ERA of 3.36. And Smolik lines it to the middle, and a diving catch made by the second baseman, Strebe, but the throw goes past the first baseman, Stone, and heading to second is Townsend. So Smolik lines out on a diving play by Strebe for out number 1 here in the top of the sixth, and Townsend goes to second. First pitch is fouled back. LaRue is a left-hander, a junior. McCall has walked. He's also reached on an error. Looking to get things turned around for Davis County here in the top of the sixth. Curveball hit high in the air, left field, drifting over into the shallow outfield is Bryant, the shortstop, and he throws it to second for the easy double play because Townsend was rounding third and headed home as he thought that ball was going to drop. So a fly ball double play off the bat of McCall ends the inning. No runs, a hit, and that is it for the Mustangs. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth. Cardinals 7, Davis County 1 on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back to Eldon, senior night for Cardinal, and they have taken it to Davis County here with 7 unanswered runs to take a 7-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Top of the order with Becker, Johnson, and Bryant. Due up for the Comets, facing Reeves, who throws a fastball in the dirt to open the bottom of the sixth for ball 1. Becker, 1 for 3, with 2 runs scored and 2 RBI. Fastball inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Reeves entered the game back in the 4th inning. And he was able to, and he's allowed 1 run since he's been in. That pitch is taken outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Landon Becker. And a 2-1. Fouled away to the right side. That gets over the fence and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes to Becker, leading off the bottom of the 6th. Cardinal leading Davis County 7-1. The 2-2. He reached for it, taps it to short. Smolik charges, throws. Got him by half a step, and poof. Becker thought that he beat out the throw, but field umpire Steve Rogers says you were out by a smidgen. So now Peyton Johnson bats with the bases empty, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Cardinal leading 7-1. The wind in the first pitch by Reeves. Fastball, tapped to short again. Smolik gets the waist-high hop, guns the first, and he gets the out. 2 straight ground outs to short to begin the bottom of the 6th. And that will take us to the 3rd place hitter, Blaine Bryant. Bryant is 1 for 2. He has a single, a stolen base, a walk, and a run scored. First pitch by Reeves is a swing and a miss. Looked like that was a cutter off the hands of Reeves as that pitch was bearing away from Bryant. 0-1. Reeves winds, rocks and fires. A ground on one hop to Smolik. He drops, throws to first, but that one's not in time. And good job by Bonner going off the bag and keeping the ball in front of him. The scorer calls that an error on Smolik. That is the third error on Davis County tonight. They played very clean baseball last night versus Pekin. No errors in that game, and even in their 14-1 win over Knoxville, they committed just one error. However, today's been a different story. 3 errors on the Mustangs thus far. And head coach Todd White takes the ball from Dalton Reeves. We'll take a break on the pitching change. It appears it'll be Dawson Townsend who will take the mound when we return. Cardinal 7, Davis County 1. A runner at first with 2 outs when we return on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dawson Townsend is the new pitcher for Davis County as he looks to get the final out of the 6th inning. Cardinal leads Davis County 7-1. A runner at first with 2 outs. And Dawson Lewis, who is 1 for 3, steps up. First pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1. This is Townsend's first appearance as a pitcher in varsity. And there's a slider taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Close throw went over the head of Townsend, but backing out the play was Bonner. By the way, Bonner moved from first to second to replace Townsend, and Reeves, who was on the mound, is back at first base. 1-1. Over but low. Throw to first, and Bryant wandered a bit too far from the bag, but Reeves was unable to get the swipe tag down on him. Count now 2-1 on Lewis. The pitch, curveball taken for a strike. Nice pitch by Townsend. And Davis County is an out away from sending us to the top of the 7th. The pitch, tapper to third. Glosser throws across the diamond, and a nice play on the low throw by Reeves, the first baseman, to retire the side. No runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. Last chance coming up for Davis County as we head to the 7th. They trail Cardinal 7-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa. Do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road. You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Davis County has one last chance tonight. They trail Cardinals 7-1. Mater, Hill, and Reeves, the three due up for Davis County. Mater has one of the 2 hits that Davis County has tonight. And the first pitch from the left-hander LaRue is taken for a strike. That was a curveball that Mater looked at for strike 1. The 0-1 from LaRue. That curveball well outside in the left-hander's box, as a matter of fact. And the right-hander Mater has the count at 1-1 strike. 1-1. Bouncer to the plate, another curveball. 2-1 strike. Mater 1 for 2 so far today. Davis County not mustering much offense or many threats at all versus the starter Arbogast. LaRue throws in a curveball for strike 2. 2 hits last night and 2 hits tonight. So one of the strengths of Davis County has gone quiet over the last 2 nights. Curveball outside, and that fills the count for Mater. Mater leading off, top of the 7th. Davis County trailing 7-1. And the payoff pitch from LaRue is a fastball, bounced up the middle, and it's a base hit. A 2-hit night for Carson Mater. 3rd hit of the game for Davis County. And now batting for Caden Hill is Aiden Ryan. So Ryan with his first varsity at bat. Mater leads off from first. It's a curveball taken high for ball 1. Mater leads off from first. 1-0 pitch. Curveball taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And now the 1-1. Curveball inside. 2-1 strike to Aiden Ryan, batting for Caden Hill. Dalton Reeves waits on deck for Davis County. Mustangs need base runners and plenty of them, down 7-1 here in the 7th inning. The pitch, curveball, outside corner, late call by the umpire, but it is strike 2. Ryan has not offered at a pitch yet, and he will look at pitch number 5 from LaRue. He fouls that one away. That was a tough curveball low and away in the dirt. as a matter of fact. And Ryan just managed to get a piece of it. Cardinal has scored 7 unanswered runs in this game, easy for me to say. 4 runs in the third and 3 in the fourth. Let's give them this 7-1 lead. Hit on a couple of hops to second, shovel to second, not in time. Strebe tried to shovel it to Bryan at second base, but Mater was able to beat out the throw. And now the first 2 have reached for Davis County. So Dalton Reeves bats with runners at first and second, and 1 out. Curveball high, ball 1. Reeves looking for a pitch to drive, and he swings and misses at a curveball to even the count at 1-1. Reeves hitless in 2 at-bats tonight. He has 3 RBI in the season. And the pitch. Grounded foul to the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davis County has the day off tomorrow, and they'll wrap up their regular season on Thursday versus Keokuk. The 1-2 to Reeves, curveball, swung on and missed. And Reeves goes down swinging for out number 1. Caden Glosser, probably personally happy that Gentry Arbogast is out of this game. Arbogast struck out 8, and he struck out Glosser twice in his 2 at-bats. That first pitch is a curveball, well inside for ball 1. LaRue looking for the last 2 outs to slam the door for Cardinal. Arbogast went 5+ innings, striking out 8 and allowing that unearned run. Curveball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. That moves the count to 2-1. Glosser swings, and it's a bouncing ball to the right side, into right field for a base hit. Juggled by Lewis and Wright, but Mater stays put at third. That loads the bases. And now Easton White bats for Hunter Bell. So here in the 7th inning, Davis County has their best threat of the night.
Number 15, Easton White.
Bases loaded, 1 out for Easton White. And if White can get a hit here, then things may get a bit interesting. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Davis County looking to not go quietly into that good night. Down 7-1. And they have 2 outs left. Curveball taken for a strike. This is White's first at-bat at the varsity level. Quite a spot. Bases loaded with 1 out. The pitch. Curveball low. Ball 1. Mater singled. He's at first. Ryan reached on a fielder's choice. He's at second. And Glosser is singled, and he's at first. Pitch taken outside. And the count is 2-1 to White. 2-1 pitch. Curveball. Outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. LaRue winds and deals. A curveball swung on and missed. White goes down swinging, and Davis County is down to their final out.
Bring up number 11, Collier.
It'll be up to Clay Collier to keep this game alive for Davis County. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, Davis County trailing 7-1. Curveball taken high, ball 1. LaRue looking for one last out to shut the door. This is his second inning of relief. Hit high in the air. Right center field, drifting over his Becker. The right fielder went over his head and rolling towards the wall. Mater scores, as does Ryan. And coming around all the way from first and scoring is Caden Glosser. So 3 runs in for Davis County to make it 7-4.
Collier drives in 2.
And things have gotten a bit more interesting here. That's a 2-run double.
Townsend, number 1.
That's a 2-run double by Collier that scored Mater and Ryan. And then on the error on the throw in by Becker, Glosser scored as well. So 2 runs earned and an unearned run on the throwing error by Becker. Now Dawson Townsend with the count 1-0, looks at a curveball. Well, actually, he swings and misses at the curveball to make it 1-1. Davis County needs one more runner on base to bring the tying run to the plate. 2 outs, runner at second. The pitch, a soft liner, taken on the hop by Strebe, the second baseman, and that will do it as Cardinal beats Davis County by the final score of 7-4. So Davis County threatens. They score 3 runs, but Cardinal makes their senior night a happy one, and they take down Davis County 7-4 here in Eldon. We'll take a break and come back in 3 minutes to give you the totals for tonight's game as Davis County falls to Eldon by the final score of 7-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First Iowa State Bank takes pride in this place we call home, and we strive to show our community support. The faces you see when visiting our branches are the faces you see across the table when discussing community projects, eating lunch in a local restaurant, or on the bleachers supporting our students. The way we serve looks different today. We are still working behind the scenes to support and care for our communities. We are eager to move forward with you and once again embrace all the things that make this place so special. First Iowa State Bank, proud to be your partners today, tomorrow, together. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs!
Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back to Cardinal. We're here in Eldon. Cardinal has defeated Davis County by a final score of 7-4. Cardinal was 7 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors, and 6 men left on base. Davis County with 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on. Davis County had a 1-0 lead at the end of at the end of 2.5 innings. But then Cardinal scored 4 in the third, 3 in the fourth. A lot of them aided by either walks or errors from Davis County. They took a 7-1 lead. Davis County mounted a rally, managed to load the bases, and a 2-run double by Collier and an error brought them to within 7-4, but then Townsend grounded out to end the game, and that gave us our 7-4 score. Winner of the game, Gentry Arbogast, who was very good in this game. He went 5+ innings, allowing 1 run, which was unearned, on 1 hit. He walked 3, and he struck out 8. Bo LaRue, who comes out of the bullpen, he pitched the final 2 innings in relief for Cardinal. Losing pitcher of the game is Caleb Wagler, who went 3 in the third, allowing 6 runs, 3 of them earned on 2 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 4, and Wagler's record drops to 1-2 on the season. So Cardinal improves to 6-3. Davis County drops to 4-7, and that really is that, as Davis County finishes off their home schedule or road schedule with a loss to Cardinal on Cardinal's senior night. So that will do it from here in Eldon. Once again, our final score, Davis County losing to Cardinal by the final score of 7-4. We'd like to thank you for making us a part of your Tuesday evening. Be sure to join us on Thursday for Davis County's regular season finale, as they'll be playing at home versus the Keokuk Chiefs. We look forward to having you join us then. Until then, for Parker Stevens, our on-site producer, as well as Allison Walker, our producer back in Ottumwa, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Eldon. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.